Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? Happy weekend, blah, 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 blah. This is going to be Taurus weekly update, rolling Monday through Tuesday. So we're going to roll through from tomorrow, the 21st, through the following Tuesday, which is the 29th. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of October. Who the hell knew? At any rate, for those of you that don't know, I have a Twitter page, and I think if the cover sheet is not on here on this video with the information and the pretty little cover and all that crap, check one of the videos it does, and you'll see my Twitter address. I think it's at Taurota. But anyway, so I'm a lazy bull sometimes. I have a full-time job that keeps me going nonstop. And I do this because I love doing it, not so much that I'm trying to get anywhere with it or whatever. But I also know I have to keep growing so I can keep learning. So I'm trying to update my Facebook page and Twitter page. In my searches and looking around this morning, I saw something. This chick named Gero Mandybird. She does blogs. She writes for Mashable. And her cover page, or her little insert for her Twitter, is that. And what the hell, is that the word true or is that the word false? Check her shit out. Anyway, and I like her because she's just kind of weird and quirky and delves into shit that most people don't, and that's cool. I like that. But at any rate, that just sent off alarm bells and shit. Because I was actually thinking, what's today's reading and what am I going to be channeling through this reading? And that's normal. I always ask for kind of opening myself up to the universe and the spirit and whatever, so I can get out of my own shit and get my head right for this. So it got me to thinking that some of us are going to have people coming back around to us. And these don't have to be, this is not necessarily people that have been gone for ages and ages and you ain't seen them in 30 years. It can be, but the more prevalent energy is people that have been hit or miss for the past couple of years. I'll just throw it out there like that. And it's about seeing the falseness in the truth. Yeah. That's what the hell I said. What? It's about recognizing the cold, hard, just lie in the truth. And it's coming from a place more of the falseness being how authentic or how sincere somebody is being. They can be telling the truth, but are they really being sincere about telling it? Are they really coming from a real place, a real authentic place within themselves telling the truth? Or are they just spitting this shit out there? Something to think about. I'm going to sit here and work with these cards and see what we come up with. Taurus, this is your weekly update going from Monday, October 21st through Tuesday the 29th. Cut the cards. So let's see our overall energy. Shadow. Bottom end of it is the heart chakra. I love. Okay. So let's see what we got for tomorrow. Recognition and reward for Tuesday. Destiny. Get these out the way for a hot second. Wednesday, new beginnings. Thursday, solitude. Friday, triumphant success. Saturday, universe. Sunday, harmony. That's right, this is 9 cards. How am I forgetting that? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, mental conflict. The following Monday, that's the 28th and the 29th. Temptation. Bottom of this deck, Shadow is pulling the Six of Cups, and the Heart Chakra is pulling the Devil card. And this is a reminder that I don't do reversals. I'm sorry, y'all. This just it jumped on me, so I just had to sit down and start. Get the cards out now. All right, so Monday, Princess of Swords is on top of recognition and reward. The Destiny card is pulling the Six of Coins. New Beginnings is pulling the World card. You got the universe and the world up here at the same time. Oh boy. Solitude is pulling Ten of Wands. Triumphant Success, your challenge and your centerpiece card. Two of Cups. The universe, pulling the Fool. Harmony. Eight of Wands. Fast communication. Mental conflict. Wow, that's obvious. Pulling the Chariot. You're going to have some choices. Temptation. Queen of Coin. You have choices. I'm going to start there. Just don't forget you saw this. Just don't forget. Because it's just this fucking, it's dual nature shit. I'm going to let the cards explain it. Because me trying to do it is just fucked up. Okay, overall energy. Okay, let me back up. Let me say this first. That's what I was getting ready to do. Some of you have choices. Some of you know what your choices are right this minute as you're watching this. Others of you have no clue. I promise you, they are all going to come out of the woodwork. I don't know what the fuck, if it's your deodorant, or you not using deodorant, or your cologne, or your perfume, whatever it is. Pheromones is running high this week, and that is exactly what is pounding me in my head. And let me just put it out here kind of where it is. The people coming towards you, or the people that you're dealing with, however that's resonating, have balance in different areas than you do, Taurus. So they may be more balanced financially, or they may be more balanced emotionally. That's not to say you're emotionally unstable, Taurus. That's not the fucking I'm saying. I'm saying they just may be more organized in one area. I'm just looking at the cards, and that's what is kicking back to me. So the people that you're attracting or that you've attracted are appealing to you because they have strengths in areas that you may not necessarily have strengths. Again, they have balance in different areas of their life than you do. And dealing with many of you, the 2 or 3 people that are just kind of hanging their flag out there for you right now, I can't say any of them were really a bad thing. Now, you know your individual situation, and you know what the hell, but if you can deal with whoever this is, whatever choice, because it's here, you're going to be making a choice. My phone doing the funky chicken. At any rate, you're going to have a choice. You can try and dance around this all you want to. And I'm hearing other folks in other readings, even for other signs. Everybody's got some choices coming up here. And sooner rather than later. This is not going to be no, the Easter next year. No. How about the end of the month type shit. And these are, for some of you, and this is where the mental conflict, I know it sounds like I'm bouncing around, I promise you it'll make sense in the end. The mental conflict, because again, some of y'all don't see this coming. Because you got people that are hanging their flags out there, and if you haven't been paying attention, they get ready to get right up in your face and let you know that was their flag over there flying. Just wanted to make sure that you saw us, because we are applying for the gig. this is going to put you under some mental strain. And I dare say for those Tauruses that this is resonating with, all the mental, inside, emotional, spiritual work for the past 12 months or less is going to start paying off. And for some of the things that you've gone through, you will begin to see why you went through them, because you're going to be asked to make some decisions and some choices right on the heels of a fucking Mercury retrograde, who the hell knew, that are going to require you to make them quickly, because the opportunities for some of these situations is not going to last. And this wasn't for this, because I did 2 or 3 readings this time last year for someone, and I told them the window is very narrow, and they missed that damn window, and the whole situation went from one thing to a 360 into another. And it was something that this person didn't see coming and thought, everything was just going to muddle along like it was no. And I told her that, and kind of got upset with me afterwards. I didn't get to it. Yeah, I told you. So I'm going to say this to you bulls. Get your decision-making thing tuned up, whatever it is. However you process making decisions, tune it up. And think about what is it you can deal with and what is it you can't deal with. Mr. and Mrs. Wonderful over there got everything except they don't know how to put the damn cap back on the toothpaste. I'm just saying, if that's one of them things you can live with, everything else is golden, do it. However that's resonating with you. If there's some other little quirk, you think is going to drive you insane in 3 months, think about what you're doing. But get your decision-making little thing tuned up and honed up, because you don't want to be having all this unnecessary mental conflict. Yes, you want to keep your feelings. You want to take those into consideration. However, you need to have a 360 process for this. Whatever decision you make, it cannot be all head and it cannot be all heart. It's got to be blended, balanced. I'm not supposed to say that to you. Dude, tight wire, balance. 2 of Cups, come on now, balance. And in that balance, things grow and nurture. I'm just saying, balance. Even up here in your overall energy, I guess I get to the reading now with the 6 of Cups. It's still, if you look at even the 3 at the bottom, even though that's an odd number, they're supporting those 2 cups that are sitting on top of it. I'm just saying. So balance. This, for some of you, is about just that. The balancing, the being able to pull pieces from your past into your present to help you maintain some balance. Some of you were doing this already. Some of you were going to walk right into the energy and be like, the fuck is this? Yeah, balance. Some of you do want to put some closure on past relationships. Others of you want to go back and look at past relationships. For some of you, there's some gems and nuggets in there that you need to dig for. For others of you, the person might actually walk right back into your life. Once again, this mental conflict, along with 3 or 4 other new people. Come on, work with me. So your overall energy here is you're open, but you're trying to deal with that backside of it, what your fears are. If I get back with Johnny or Julie, ew, they did some fucked up shit last time. Dealing with them fears, dealing with your fears. If I get with the new person that I've known for a while, bringing in that past, how's that working? I don't know if I can do this. That's the top end of your overall energy. Bottom end, I love. What I love. What do I love? Your heart. The hell. This tasty little treat right here. And that's where that resonates. The trueness of the lie, or the lieness of the truth. However you want to work You see the word false there, even though, but somebody that can't write, that's about how it would look. And you also see the word true there. Right there. And this is coming back about how you feel like you can control the situation towards. And I'm telling you, it's no controlling it. You're going to have to look at the dual nature of the lie and the truth. Yeah. And that is for those of you that are dealing with relationships. You know the person's done you wrong. You know they ain't shit. You know they don't follow through. You know they half-ass responsible. And damn it, you still love them. What the hell? That's that energy. That's that energy. And then we come right back down here to next Monday's energy. And is it coming, is that truth coming from an authentic place? Or is it coming from some, pseudo-created, I want to feel this way type shit? Because I'm going to bet for a lot of you, the truth is you love this person, but they are stone just jackass jacked up. Couldn't put 2 pennies on the table if you begged them. I'm just saying. But that's the truth of the matter. Now, the lie of that is, why do you care about somebody that don't care about you? That's a lie to your own existence. And that's what you're dealing with. Again, is why I'm telling you, get your decision-making thing tuned up. Whatever it is, however you make your I'm going to date you, I'm not going to date you process, however you do that. And for those of you that make this decision or make these types of decisions from the Cups point of view, from the emotional point of view, you can be successful if you lean more towards your heart. However, don't let that truth become a lie. I'm just saying. Because you overlooked something because you did more with your heart than you did with your head. Hello. The success is there. Whatever you're doing, it's there. You're going to fly right into the light of the whole situation. However, and for some of you, this may be an air sign you're dealing with. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You see the sword there. And the number 1. I'm just throwing it out there. Emotions. Are you seeing everything you need to see, or is there a smidgen of lie, false in there somewhere? I'm just saying. It's that dual thing. You've got to really make a decision just looking at the cards overall. And I can't even do this day by day really, because it's just a big blob of energy that's popping in different places. For some of you with the new beginnings, this is about not only what you know, but what you're bringing to the table. And this is major. This is a major card. So it's really resonating back with being completed and moving to another phase or another step in the process. But what are you bringing to the table in that process? If that rings a bell with anybody. And particularly in new beginnings, and really that can go either way, with an old person or a new person. Doing a do-over with an old person, that's a new beginning. Doing a new thing with a new person, that's a new beginning too. So however that's resonating and wherever you can kind of feel the energy for yourself in that situation. But again, what are you bringing to the table, whatever the situation is? What are you bringing to the table? This is about your independence. And your level of responsibility. Are you bringing more? And it's all feeding into this decision-making process. Or are you bringing less? And where are the adjustments that need to be made if you follow through with this type of relationship? Where is it? It's still a lot of you, most of you, still dealing with your destiny. And understanding that everything that goes on is about your destiny. And knowing how to be generous enough to share your experience about your journey to your destiny. I'm just telling me. And can you do that? Are you capable of doing that? Do you want to do that? That's probably the bigger question. Do you want to do that? Sitting on top of the Two of Cups and a triumphant success, same thing. Do you want to put more heart into this than mine? Do you want to do that? It's the same energy, and it's the dual nature of things. By understanding, yeah, I like this rock, and it serves a purpose for me, but it's chipped, dropped it. Does that keep me from using it? No, not at all. But it's the dual nature. It's not the prettiest stone in the world, because I've done all kind of stuff to it, dropping it on the floor and whatever. But then on the other hand, will it serve its purpose for me? Just throwing it out there. The next world card, universe. This is very much about the knowledge. Making them damn decisions, taking a risk. Having the knowledge to take a risk. Those of you just jumping out there taking risk and you don't know the story behind something, or you don't know anything behind it, you just jump out there and take the risk. You got to bring some knowledge. When you decide, okay, I'm going to date this person that has 3 kids. I'm just throwing it out there, and I've got 1. What are their ages? What do they like to do? What's their relationship with the parent you're dealing with? This shit we don't think about to ask. I ain't got 3 kids, it's okay, no, that's all. Just bring the kids. And then, 3 months later, when the kids is hanging upside down on your chandelier and trying to take an axe to your dining room table, everybody got issues, problems, and concerns. It's about how much knowledge do you have now, not how much are you bringing to the table, but how much do you have to take the risk you need to take. I was sticking it up there on the wall. It's another major card. But isn't it funny? On the top is the world, on the bottom in this one is the universe. So what are you bringing to the table in one instance? And what do you know about a situation you're trying to get to the table in the second place? That dual is that double energy. The recognition and reward with the Princess of Swords, those of you that find yourself embroiled or embattled either in intimate relationships with that come along with baby mamas and baby daddies and mama-in-laws and cousin-in-laws and that whole entourage of people, you will be recognized and rewarded for staying out of the petty shit. And this came up, I think, in the weekend reading, if I'm not mistaken. So those of you that successfully stayed out of it, you're not going to get no check in the mail, and ain't nobody going to send you no doggone certificate embossed with your name on it. No. But the universe, however, has a way of doing things. So you may hear somebody, it's not a big deal, but a deal nonetheless, come to you and say, you know what, thank you so much for not getting into that. Or thank you so much for just kind of keeping the peace while we were going. And the implication here is a lot further than just this comment. Whoever makes this comment to you, and I know this is off the trail with the rest of the reading, but it is what it is. Whoever makes this comment to you, or this gesture, whatever it may be, is going to go a long way. So you will see this again coming back to you. There's recognition and reward. You will see it come back to you. And it'll probably be at a time when you need it to come back to you, knowing the way the universe works. So you've just built up yourself some good karma. Those of you that were able to bypass or at least keep the peace from some other activity that went on maybe over this weekend or last week or whenever. However the energy's playing out for you. It may even be something in the future. And if we don't just deal with future energy, then we'll say just stay out of petty shit. And then just know at some point you will be recognized and rewarded for doing so. Back to this relationship energy. Some of you may need to just come out of some family situations that you're dealing with and seek some solitude and some downtime because right now it's not doing anything but producing a lot of stress. And as I say that, it's producing enough stress to lead into your personal relationship. Say it like that. You probably are not feeling as romantic or passionate or sexy, whatever the word is you want to use, because you're dealing with some family shit. Time to go sit down somewhere by yourself, and if possible, shutting off a little device and just find and seek some peace. Get some of this off of you so you can refocus your energies in other areas of your life that may not be getting as much attention because of said family situation. And for some of you, this is going to be ending soon. I see the 9 up there. Others of you, it may take a little bit, but whatever this is, little nugget, it'll be coming to an end soon. But in the meantime, seek that solitude so you can bring the passion back that's fire. Get some of the stress off of you and bring the passion back to your relationship, because your relationship is important. And that's for those of you that are really for everybody. If you're in a relationship, if you're trying to get into a relationship, some of this stuff we're talking about, you may need to just take a minute so you can regroup. This is not the time of year to let romances kind of sit on the back burner. Because I feel like a lot of you are going to miss opportunities if you just, fuck it, I'm just going to wait till the new year. You might want to get on your game now. There may be some opportunities you may not even be aware of, but if you get yourself out there, they will present themselves. So don't, again, talking about balance, don't get so stressed out. If you need to go take a day, a minute, an hour, a week, whatever, find some solitude so you can bring some balance back. What the fuck am I talking about? Some balance. Yeah, there's 2 cups. And see, when this is out of balance, other things that you're trying to nurture and grow don't grow, because you're not enough stuff going on here to make it nurture and grow. Balance, 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 balance. Pulling it over so it's more even, coming out of the dark and into the light type shit. Come on now. That's how you get successful. Having that knowledge, having enough knowledge to take a risk. Making sure you're answering all the questions, asking all the questions you need to ask before you make this decision. You ain't got all day to be taking time and, I'm going to just take a couple weeks to think about it. No. People going to want answers now. And once, for those of you in this particular situation where it's between 2 people, and your head is going one way and your heart is leaning the other. Again, honing those decision-making skills so you can cut that fine line and make it work for you. The decision is gonna have to be made, and there's no equivocating on it. But once you make that decision, the floodgates are going to be wide open, and all kind of shit's going to start happening. And I would not be surprised if some of you, and I think a couple people hit me up over the weekend talking about they think they're getting ready to get married to some other business. So the same is going to be said here. Once you make this decision, Taurus, the floodgates will open, and don't be surprised if you've been rock on finger. I'm just saying. Others of you moving in. And again, coming back to the overall energy, another thing that's just kind of rolling off of there as I'm speaking, whomever it is that you're going to focus your love on, try not to get into situations with them where you're trying to dominate or control. This is not that time of the year either. So this is what I'm saying. Whatever decision you decide to make about whomever, the yay and nay, who's hot, who's not list, however that goes for you, you're going to have to just kind of be pleasantly happy, even if you've got, and this is not to say, you know, you're going to rosy shit. Some of you may already have some issues with this person, so there may be things that need to be decided. However, Taurus, this ain't the time for you to be all up in the china shop acting a fool. Just kind of go along with whatever until you can get past this energy. I know this is a complicated reading. Y'all like, what the hell? Trust me. There's harmony, and I can do it, and I wish I could, as chaotic and crazy as all of this shit sounds, there's a real level of harmony and calm and peace to this. Crazy, because I can feel this as well, all this anxiety and, oh my God, my text message is calling me for. But it's going to be a lot of fast communication, and that's going to be on the heels for a lot of you on this. So what I'm telling you now is avoiding this is hone those decision-making skills. Tighten them up. Whatever that means for you. You know how you make decisions, and you know where you have a tendency to be, either on the heart side or the mind side. And this is not a head over heart or a heart over head. This is the one where you're trying to find the best balance. The key word there is best. The best balance for you. It still may be a little out of balance, but what's the best balance for you? Is that good? Can you deal with the toothpaste cap being off of there? Seeing the lie and the truth and the truth and the lie. I don't know how else to say that. Just that double energy. It's just that double energy, because in every truth, you know, damn, where's the lie? And in every lie, where's the truth? Figuring that little piece out. Can you deal with all the truth and then that one thing? Y'all hear me? I know you do. At the end of this, it's another level of calm. A lot of you, though, will be tempted to second guess yourself. You know, why did I know, and then why, No. Trust, I wrote it up there, trust that you've made the best decision that you could make for yourself. Trust that. Honed up your decision-making skills, universe. Ooh, my phone is trying to be Mercury retrograde special right now. Okay, anyway. Trust the universe. Just trust the universe that you had everything you needed. Sitting up, that this is sitting up under the knowledge. You having the knowledge to take the... Just trust that you made the best decision you could. And success is here. Success is here. Now, to what varying degrees of success is going to depend on how you make this decision. You know, are you doing, where's the best balance for you type shit. But success is there. It's there. And this is resonating with the ex coming back, or the new person you just met 2 months ago, whatever. The bigger and overarching theme is that you are right here. It's time to make a major decision about your romantic life in particular. For some of you, this may resonate just at family. There may be some big decisions that you need to make within your family, but for most of you, this is about romance and having to make the choice which way you going in the who ride, left or right, and not creating a whole lot of unnecessary mental conflict for yourself, and also not creating a whole lot of stress for yourself. And taking a minute, there's nothing wrong if you're going through all of this in your life. I am. And I've had to take whole days and just sit down and get it together. Because decisions that I'm making, I know are going to be far-reaching for me in the future. Same for you, however it's resonating. The decisions you're making, there's nothing wrong with taking 8 hours of your time and writing and thinking and meditating, or 4 hours. However, there's nothing wrong with that solitude. I'm saying you're going to have to make it on the fly, but that doesn't mean that you can't take time before that to get yourself together and get yourself out from under the stress, and taking that time to think about where can you make changes in whatever, your schedule, people you're dealing with, however that's resonating. But to get that stress the fuck up off you. And doing this will help. It'll go a long way, probably much further than you think. Just knowing your overall energy, there's a karmic little swirl of magic or who dust, however you want, whichever side of the coin you want to see that on. Who dust is who the other side of magic dust. There you go. So however you're seeing this, but definitely at the bottom of all of this, it's about who do I love? Who do I love? Let's see what the Oracle cards got, Taurus. I'm almost fearful on a work front, and this has been banging around in my head. This is going to be about work this week. If anybody thought this is going to be one of them at work cruise through at the water cooler weeks, it's going to be that and work. It's a grind down. So whatever's going on in your company or your agency or your organization, trust me, it's going to be a grind down this week. People want numbers. They want reports. End of the year. Yeah. How come this didn't get done? Da-da-dee-dee-da. Keep your head down and just do it, Taurus. Fuck it. Ain't no sense of arguing about no shit right now, because the energy is too much going on and people are just all over the place, especially in other signs of the zodiac. So the best suggestion and advice I can give you this week about work: grind it. Grind it till your damn feet and your hands hurt. Hell, do it. If there's overtime, take it. Extra projects, take it. Just stay the hell out the way. Do what you need to do. Everything will go well if you do that. If you get into any kind of little shit with anybody, I guarantee they're going to try and take it to the nth degree on some shit. And it's not, whatever it is, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. If they ain't messing with your money and your paper, fuck it. Arguing over who's sitting in what chair, who finished what report first, bunch of bullshit. Just leave it the fuck alone. Have the knowledge and the wisdom to know when to deal with something, when to take a risk and argue with somebody, and when not to. I've been saying relationships, no matter what you decide to do, will go well. That's even people that have acted a stone cold hoe, a fool, and an ass prior to this. I don't know. Whatever you put on them, Taurus, you put it on them good. So even those that you've been out of contact with, or maybe loosely connected, where the communication has just kind of been thwarted, that's over. It's over, and they are coming in a new, whole brand new inside out package. Because whoever this is resonating for, and it could be a variety of signs, any sign under the zodiac for that, but whoever may be coming back. And this is what makes the damn decision so difficult, because there's history and there's past there, and you know what kind of ass they can be or they've been. But a new person, game is wide open. You don't know. And that's literally the truth. You don't know. You don't know what dynamics are going to be in play. Everybody has free will. You can only go by what you know at this point. That double nature, fuck. That true false. Which way do you take the risk? And I cannot honestly sit here and tell you to go with the new. That is not anything that's really resonating with me at this moment. And I know from the beginning of this year, I've been saying anything old, anything new, jump on it. I can't say that right here. I cannot say that. So, take your time, Taurus. Take your time up till you get to You got to make a decision right now. And for some of you, it's going to be, decision-making time is going to be as blatant and as blunt as you and hoo-ha at dinner and the ring appears on the table. Ain't going to be, you cannot sit there, do I choose him or do, it's yes or no. Now, you can play a little game of, let me think about it. And you can do this, and you can do what you want to do. You can say, I want to think about it, but you're going to send some frosty air your own way by doing that. And I don't know if this is a person you're not interested in alienating. Now, if it's an asshole, you know, that you know you don't want to deal with and let me think about it or no or however, then do you by all means. But if you really are in this place of you love both people or all three people, or, you know, you care enough to see where a love can develop, it's going to be tough. And there's that mental conflict. Do you go forward or do you go backward? All right, let's see what the oracles got. Accept the gifts of the universe. Fake it till you make it. Aura cleanse. Get a new story. Decide. The universe is giving you the knowledge on some things. However that's resonating with you, accept the gifts of the universe. Some of you may be thinking, you know, I don't know why I had to take that. I don't like that. If it's knowledge there, who cares who's delivering the damn message? Because you don't like somebody or you don't like the medium that you got the message in. If the message applies, accept the gifts of the universe. Don't worry about what kind of package it came in. Fake it till you make it. Talk about taking that day. This is not going to eliminate. Let me clarify that. Taking a day of solitude, you can get some of the stress. It's not going to eliminate the stress. But that will help you fake it till you make it. Again, you're almost to the end of it anyway. And this must be important because the universe is making me use the cards and shit. You're almost at the finish line. Just fake it till you make it. You're almost there. Put the mask on, get the wheelchair, and just keep rolling towards the finish line. Don't stop. It's coming. Keep doing what you need to do, whatever situation this is, however this is playing out for you. You're almost there. Just fake it till you make it. You just go. Don't stop. Aura cleanse. Some of you need to get an aura cleanse. And this is coming back off of this trying to dominate and control and manipulate a situation. This is not for everybody, but some of you may get in this energy, and this is major energy, who I love. And so now you made this decision, and so now you think because you made the decision, you're going to have to be in some kind of control room, you know, war room, just making decisions for no. And some of you may need to get your aura cleansed. Damn it, you ain't got to do nothing but go stand in the sunshine. I promise you 10 minutes of that will clear up whatever little funky stuff you got in your aura. You don't have to go, you need to spend $150 on an aura cleanse. What the hell? Ain't no damn colonic. Shit, it's your aura. Cut ties. And if you need a symbolic gesture to do that, because this is a part of an aura cleanse as well, get you some damn yarn or some string. Put a name to it, whoever it is, Joe X. And you want to cut that energy out of your aura. Do that. Get that piece of cord, get some scissors. This is Joe X, no longer here. Snip, done. Believe and you shall have. So trust me, you do not have to spend that $150, $65 even on an aura cleanse. For real? No, come on, man. What were people doing before any of this crap? When it wasn't nothing but pterodactyls and cavemen. What were people doing? Nobody paying nobody for no damn aura cleanse. If you didn't believe, you went to whoever the witchy woman was in your tribe. They looked at you, said a couple things, and sent you on your way. You have the same power within yourself. Please do not let me hear you talking. I've had people inbox me. I spent $95 because then they told me I was blocked and had no. 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 Aura cleanse. Simple. Go stand in the sun. Ask the universe to heal up, clean up, whatever while you're out there. You got a garden, that's a perfect time to do it because you're getting right down in the dirt and you're in the sun. You're outside shoveling snow, perfect. Come on now. You don't need to go through a whole lot of people. No. Seriously, not that big a deal. I'm sorry if I'm killing somebody's hustle. I'm not trying to, but I also want people to be empowered to know you don't have to rely on every little thing people are throwing up in your face with a dollar sign. You don't. The universe is provided for you in more ways than you know. Clear up that aura. Go stand outside with the dog for a couple minutes, or the cat, try and figure out which way the cat's gonna go. That'll clean it up. You may have to do it 2 or 3 days in a row, but no more is required. And believe in your heart. Hasn't that been what the whole damn conversation has been about in the first damn place? Really? I needed a card for this? But the universe is telling you. And I guess it was meant for me to pick that one up first when it should have been last. But even, I was looking at this like, how does this fit? I don't understand how this card fits in this reading. Well, now I do. Those of you going, go light that fire one more again with an X. Get a new story. We'll be sitting up there next weekend. Me and Boo Boo got back together. But you know, he no. Get a new story. Focus on the future and go stand in the sunshine or go get in the tub. However it's working for you. But do this and get a new story while you're doing it. Don't go back to, I did this, wasn't even there. Don't bring that in because that energy is not here at all. Don't bring it with you. Get a new story. I was wondering, like, what is it? Yeah, get a new damn story. All this shit that happened in the past, when the hourglass was sitting in the other direction, drop it. I'm just saying. Taurus, you know I love you. Yeah. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. Hone up those decision-making skills. And all will be well. I love you. Have a good week. Bye, y'all.